And then how'd you get
Rizin.
Rizin?
I started with amateur Thai boxing. I started with amateur Thai boxing. Then I directly jumped to the professional MMA. Professional MMA, and there I have some few fights in one Czech organization that where I stand like a champion.
Mm-hmm.
And then I traveled a little bit in the Russian organization, then in the German, yeah, and traveled a little bit in Europe. And after some time, the Japanese manager just wrote me, "Yeah, you have a good stuff. You can if you want to. There is a first tournament Grand Prix in Rizin, so 215 in the New Year's Eve. We started to work on that."
And then the tournament, the Grand Prix, how many were in? See, they don't do Grand Prix anymore. I wish they did, because those were one of the best things to watch back in the day when Pride Critical Countdown, the Grand Prix, 20, I think it was like 18-man or 20-man, bracket. What was your bracket in Ryzen?
There was, I think, eight fighters, or I don't know.
Mm.
So I had to win 2 fights
Yep.
before the final.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So pie eight, yeah. Bop, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I think eight. Yeah, eight. Yeah.
Well, how did it go?
You don't know, man. It was in 215 New Year's Eve 215.
Yep.
So I fought in the final. It was King Mo.
Okay.
And there I lost with him.
Mm-hmm.
After 3 years in the Rizin, I fought him for the title, light heavyweight, and there I won. And then I 2-time defend the belt, and then I stepped to the UFC. Yeah.
Wow. So then you got a Ryzen belt at your house somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice, very nice, very nice. So you do the Japan stuff, you do the Ryzen stuff, and I love how sometimes, I think last time we just saw you did the opening sequence in Ryzen, and I thought that was pretty badass. You have the Japanese, I don't want to call it. It's pretty much the sumo.
Yeah, it's some but it was traditional, but it was not for sumo. It was not for sumo. The sumos they have much tougher, but that was just like underwear for ancient warriors or whatever.
Gotcha. I didn't want to disrespect, so I didn't know what to call it. So the ancient warrior underwear, and you hit in the drums. I thought that was pretty badass, because usually you don't see people go back and do things for other organizations, right? Like when everybody saw you, I thought everybody was like, look at Jiri Prohaska or farming with those ancient underwear on. When they reached out to you for that opportunity, what was that like?
It was like, man, I have really good relationship with the Rizin, owner and founder and the manager there. So, and I respect them, them, and the fighting, how they make these events very traditional style, a lot of ceremonials, a lot of pressure for the fighters to make the best performances. And that was something what was when they offered me these like opening ceremony for the drums. I said, man, this is something what I really like to do, because I like these not normal stuff, or not, yeah. So, and that was really good, and I really enjoyed the visiting the Japan, and so it was great.
What do you like more? The entrance which you had in Ryzen, or the entrance you have now in UFC? Which one do you like more? Like the production value, right? Like when I watch, Pride or Dream or Ryzen back in the day, just the Huro, Yido, Yuri Paska. That is like Yuri Prohaska. You're like, you're fighting. Now you watch UFC, it's like Yuri Prohaska locks himself in a room for 3 days.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Like which one do you like more?
Which one I do like more? I really Man, I have to be honest. I really don't care what's the ceremony and what's to entering, because the main thing is the fight.
Mm.
Main thing every time is the fight. Of course, the Rizin, and they have like much more. They've worked for these things, like to make it more nicer, more traditional, more closer to the mentality of the Japan.
Hmm.
So it's like it's really another thing than UFC, because they are more focused for the like the league
Yep.
of the best of the fighting. So that's it.